European Union Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell has initiated a significant diplomatic move by asking the bloc's member states to consider imposing sanctions on certain Israeli ministers over what he described as hate messages against Palestinians that violate international law. This development marks a rare and pointed escalation in EU-Israel relations and comes amid increasing global scrutiny of Israel's government. Although Borrell did not specify which Israeli ministers he was referring to, he has recently criticized Israeli Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir and Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich for statements he labeled as sinister and incitement to war crimes. The EU chief's decision to put potential sanctions on the table underscores growing frustration among European officials regarding the rhetoric emanating from some of Israel's top ministers.
I initiated the procedures in order to ask the member states if they consider appropriate, including in our list of sanctions, some Israeli ministers has been launching hate messages, unacceptable hate messages against the Palestinians and proposing things that goes clearly against international law and is an incitation to commit war crimes. And I think that the European Union has not to have taboos in order to use our toolbox in order to make humanitarian law respected. But it's not my decision. I only have the capacity of proposal. Member states will decide.
The proposal comes amid growing concerns within the international community about Israel's policies and actions in the occupied territories, which many view as exacerbating tensions with the Palestinian population. Diplomatic sources, however, suggest that achieving the unanimous agreement required among the EU's 27 member states for sanctions will be challenging, given the bloc's diverse perspectives on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Despite the obstacles, Borrell's move to suggest sanctions reflects a broader sense of anger and frustration among some European officials, particularly in light of recent inflammatory remarks from Israeli leaders. In response, Israel's Foreign Minister Israel Katz rejected Borrell's accusations, denying claims that he supported the displacement of Palestinians from the West Bank. "I oppose the displacement of any population from their homes," Katz stated. Ireland, a staunch supporter of the Palestinian cause within the EU, quickly backed Borrell's proposal. Irish Foreign Minister Michael Martin expressed support for sanctions, targeting both Israeli settler organizations and ministers, stating,
"We will be supporting Josep Borrell's recommendation for sanctions in respect of settler organizations in the West Bank who are facilitating the expansion of settlements, and also to Israeli ministers."
Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, a NATO member, has also earlier issued a stark warning to Netanyahu, suggesting that Turkey could intervene militarily in Gaza. Erdogan's remarks emphasized on Turkey's past military interventions. As pressure mounts on Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government, the EU's potential shift towards sanctions signals a new chapter in its relations with Israel, one that could have significant implications for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the broader Middle East.